Yo guys, I'm Nvme and welcome back to another Dying Light 2 video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how you can get your hands on the glitched weapons from Carnage Hall. Now after the recent updates, these glitched weapons are still obtainable. And the glitched weapons I'm talking about are the glitched military machete and the glitched tribal axe from the 1 day in Haran challenge. Now before I actually continue this video, I'd like to ask you guys to please drop me a quick like and to consider subscribing for more useful Dying Light and Dying Light 2 content. And lastly, a special thank you to all the members on my channel. But with all that being said, let's get right into today's video. Now, as you guys may know, the glitched weapons that I'm talking about right here can one-shot or two-shot zombies in Dying Light 2. Now, the first step to get these is to head over to this crane right here in Lower Dam Air. The crane is right beside this outpost, and what you want to do is get into this container. Inside this container, you will find a shrine to Kyle Crane from Dying Light 1. If you sit down and wait, lightning will strike the table, and you will be able to get your hands on the Nvme Marion boots. When you wear these boots, they do something very special, which is this trick right here. This animation will be useful for us later on when we're doing the glitch. But now to activate this animation, you need to move forward while jumping. And on the third jump, you will activate the animation. So make sure you keep that in mind. You have to be moving forward while jumping. And on the third jump, this animation will start. But the next step is to head over to Carnage Hall. You're going to head over to Severus and start up the 1 day in Haran challenge. Now if you've done this challenge already, don't worry, you can restart it. The way you restart it is by heading over to this area right here where all the posters are located. Any poster you see here that has something on it is a challenge that you can restart that you've done already. Now the 1 day in Haran challenge is located right here. Now once you load into the challenge, you want to pull out your binoculars. The way you do this is by opening up your accessories wheel and pressing whatever the binoculars is. Now next you want to mark the ground in front of you. And once you do that, you want to cancel the challenge. Once you cancel the challenge, you want to head over to this corner right here with the Nvme Marion boots. Now here's where it gets a bit tricky for a lot of you. What you want to do is press forward as you are jumping. Now sometimes you'll climb the wall and sometimes it'll take a second to work, but all you got to do is keep jumping while pressing yourself against the wall. If you keep running up the wall instead, then try to time it so that you press the jump button as you land. Now once you get the animation off, what you want to do is turn your camera either left or right as I'm doing on screen. And while you are turning, try to press your character against the wall. This will help you with the trick a little more. It'll take some practice and you will never be able to do it on your first try, so keep practicing and keep trying until you do it. But now once you do it, you want to pull out your paraglider and start making your way towards the marker. Now it is important that you don't go directly towards it, because when you do this, you'll accidentally get into a garage or some other room that you're not supposed to be in. When you do this, all you got to do is blow yourself up and go back to the wall. The marker should not be gone when you do this. Now once you've gone around the other walls, like the other rooms, and gotten to the marker, you want to make sure that you are way above it and then nosedive down. Now once you get to the roof of the room, you want to put away your paraglider and then reactivate it again, or deactivate your paraglider and then use your grappling hook, depending on what you have. And now all you got to do is land safely. Once you land safely, you can find all the glitched weapons that you need. You can find the military machete, but the tribal axe might not be here on your first try, so you'll have to start the challenge again, mark the ground, and pretty much do everything all over again and pray that you get it on your second attempt. But once you got both of these weapons, here's a trick you can do to utilize them. Now for both of these weapons, the tip mod doesn't really matter. You can put whatever mod that you have for the tip, but for the shaft, I recommend a blast mod. The reason why is that the blast mod deals glitched damage just like the glitched weapons. So it could either be a one-shot or a two-shot. And since you can get a group of enemies in front of you, it is very useful. And I also recommend using the reinforcement mod since, increasing the damage doesn't really matter. But now for the charm, if you have one of these two charms, it'll make this weapon very useful. Now you can either get the Tremere charm or the Thaumaturge, I don't really know how to pronounce it, but it's from the Tremere bundle. You can either get this or the Serendipitas charm from the Snake Warrior bundle. What both of these do is that they heal you on damage dealt. And what this means is that any damage you deal, you will be healed a certain percentage of it. Now if you're new to the game, this will not be very high. But if you're a veteran and you've gotten all the legend levels, then you definitely have this skill right here, which is the Immortal. What the Immortal does is pretty much the same thing as the Charm, only this goes up to 2%, which is a very, very big difference. And if you add this skill along with the Charm, you will heal a lot. Now something to keep in mind though is that you only get health for the amount of damage you deal. And because these biters don't have a lot of health, they can't take a lot of damage, which means that you will not be healed a lot. However, if you fight an infected that is tougher, like a volatile or a goon, or anything that has a lot of health, meaning that you can deal a lot of damage, you'll pretty much heal instantly, allowing the use for medkits or medicine or even regeneration boosters to be useless. Now that's it for the video. If you guys want to know how you can rank up your combat, parkour, and legend levels, check out this video right here. Or if you guys want to know how you can farm infected trophies, check out this video instead. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.